Kick is a very weird place on the internet. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a live streaming platform where you can get away with doing literally anything. And it was kind of made because Twitch was very strict on who they're banning and who they're going to keep on the platform. And they kind of seem to have an agenda. I think the first time I heard of it is when Aiden Ross moved there, because he was like the biggest streamer, or at least one of the biggest streamers on the website at the time, and he actually got banned on Twitch and then moved to Kick shortly after. So yeah, Kick was made to kind of be like the haven for like streamers who want to do more outrageous things on a regular basis. So you got people like Aiden Ross, of course, Neon and Jack Doherty came on to all do like their outrageous style of content, right? And if I'm being honest, I didn't expect this type of content to like last very long. I thought that it wouldn't be profitable because most advertisers don't really be associated with this type of content, but it works because of Stake. And Stake is an online gambling website which is promoted on Kick quite a lot because you can't play Stake on Twitch, so it kind of made Kick to be like the place where people can record themselves playing Stake and promote it to their audience, so people play on it and they make money from Stake, from people gambling. And I mean, that's a conversation for another day, if that's correct to do. But moving on to Vitaly, who this is about. He was a YouTuber back in the day. He used to make prank videos. He was kind of going viral for a lot of things. He streaked, I think, the Super Bowl, and he climbed the pyramids in Egypt. Anyway, he's been streaming on Kick, doing these IRL streams, which have been like the most popular thing for like the last few months, like probably like 4 or 5 months. IRL live streaming has been going crazy because you can get the most like crazy clips because of how free Kick is, the freedom of what you can do on it. Vitaly has been kind of in this community of these Neon streamers, the Jack Doherty streamer, and Aiden Ross, all these type of people. He's been in that community. He's built out his like own niche of doing these predator hunting videos. This concept has been a thing for a while. It was on TV. You've probably seen people like Chris Hansen doing that show, To Catch a Predator, ages ago. And there's loads of streamers and YouTubers that do a similar thing, like Skeeter Gene. You had the whole EDP situation, which is like infamous. And they've got Vitaly, who's been doing it in the most, I would say, unique way possible. Like his ones definitely stand out because usually the interactions will be like, here's the chat log of what you've been saying. I'm going to embarrass you and then post this video of embarrassing you. We're going to call the police, get you arrested. And you know what? A lot of these guys, they do get arrested. And there's been like hundreds of cases where a YouTuber will send the information to the police and they do time. Either do time to get some sort of justice. Like, it might not be exactly prison time, but it'll be something. But Vitaly, he will give the justice himself. So for example, one of the first things I saw was he got this guy, he brought him in a van, and he said he kind of pretended like they were going to take him to Mexico and like do something to him, I guess execute him. And they didn't actually do that, but they did give him a hot chip, like the spiciest chip in the world. And then they also shaved his head and just basically humiliated him. He's done that same thing, like of giving the chip, shaving the head. So like I've seen like probably 10 different times maybe. A lot of people were divided by it because like half of the people are like obviously they feel like they hate the guy, but you can't exactly do it. It's kind of illegal. This vigilantism is kind of frowned upon. And the question is, should he be taking this information to the police, or is it okay for him to kind of be like the, I guess, like Batman and put it in his own hands and I guess deal with them? Because I don't know. It is a sticky one. I don't know. Like, you got people like Skeeter Gene who just calls the police. He doesn't touch them, and they get the justice. And hopefully, most of them get scared straight and don't do that again. But the clips don't stop there. They keep getting more and more extreme. First of all, he was doing the chip thing with the shaving head. It kept getting worse, and recently he made one of them drink his piss. He made one box him, and and instead of like fight, he didn't fight back. So basically it was just Vitaly just punching this guy with boxing gloves, but boxing gloves still hurt. He got kind of beat up for it. And there's this one other one of this, I think it's his friend or security guard. So like Vitaly grabs him, and then his security guard just starts like smacking him. And he like runs away. I think a pedestrian, like a random guy, just starts like beating him up. And so yeah, don't get me wrong, okay? These streams are very, very entertaining, and it's unlike anything I've seen before. And I think secretly, when you watch like pred hunting video, like a regular one, you're kind of like, I wouldn't mind if this guy got beat up a bit, and he is kind of doing that. He's like taking that like Batman approach to the situation. If we do step back and we take a look at it, it's kind of like Vitaly is risking his he's risking his life in a way, because first of all, we don't know if these guys in America, you don't know if they're gonna have a gun, you don't know if they're gonna have friends that are in police roles, so he could go to jail for it. But yeah, he needs to be careful. You need to be very meticulous if you actually want them to go to jail, because I think that's normally like the best option for them to just go to jail. For example, EDP, I'm not exactly sure why, but he didn't go to jail, right? Because I think the evidence was like not significant enough for some reason. I don't know the exact reason. I think the guy doing the operation had made a few mistakes. I'm not exactly sure of like the specific details, but all I do know is that EDP is still roaming the streets. Granted, his life is completely ruined. He can't get a job. His YouTube channel has been taken down, so he can't even make money online, and everyone knows him as EDP, the cupcake guy. So EDP definitely got it worse out of anyone. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting of this Vitaly thing, because I hadn't seen many people talk about how ridiculous it is. Like I've never seen anything like this on the internet, so it's quite interesting. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this, because it's crazy. Anyway, thank you for watching.